I'm pool dead. This is fucking weird. It's wet. It's wet underneath here. You okay?
She said, yep. That's Dave.
That's Adam.
Welcome to whatever the fuck this is.
This is the show of DNA, A&D, NDA, DNA, A&D. Welcome to A&D.
I think I'm losing consciousness or something.
It's
I get like all these bubbles and shit.
It's the carbon monoxide. We keep inhaling our own breath. Damn, my breath stinks.
Alright guys, so today's topic, I guess, is going to be the Mandela Effect.
Scoot that way. Yeah, we're centered, I think. Yes, the Mandela Effect. Mandela Effect is about Mandela, Nelson Mandela, who was a leader. He was a leader, wasn't he? I think he was. Yeah, anyway, he was a leader.
Africa, somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Some people think that he died in prison when actually he died outside of prison many years later. My personal opinion on that, I remember him dying in prison.
Same here.
That's where it starts. There's a lot of Mandela effects. Too many to get into. We've picked a few. If you don't know what they are, you can always look. Type it in.
Hey kids, here's a fun one. Growing up, the trick cereal, were the actual shapes of fruit, or were they just balls?
I remember them as little balls.
I remember them as being like shapes of fruits and whatever.
That goes to show that you're from a different dimension than I am, but we also remember the same things, but some are still different.
Like the bananas, they were shaped as bananas. And experts say this is proof of a parallel universe.
Yeah.
When you remember something different.
Well, growing up, to me, it's the Berenstain Bears. It's actually pronounced the Berenstain Bears. What the hell is a Berenstain Bear? I have no idea what it is.
Search me.
A lot of people think that the reason why we have these similarities, is that a proper word? Similarities is because of CERN, which is the big hadron collider that's in, I think it borders of 2 or 3 different countries.
Is it in Sweden or Switzerland?
Switzerland. It's in Switzerland. It borders another country in there also. Anyway, what CERN is, if you don't know, is a big hadron collider. What they do is they take particles and they shoot them one way and another way, and they make them collide in the middle. Which they have created what is known as dark matter. As far as I know, haven't looked into it too much, but dark matter did not exist up until they created it. So
there's a bunch of stories too about what they're trying to do. They're trying to replicate the Big Bang. There's been reports that people they've opened up the portal to hell. They've seen giants. They've seen demons.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Star Trek. Beam me up, Scotty. Never said it.
Star Wars. Luke, I am your father. It's actually, no, I am your father.
He never said, Luke, I am your father. I'm sorry, but that's the way I remember it. I remember it specifically, Luke, I am your father. It's even quoted in several movies. One of them's Tommy Boy towards the beginning, right there towards the beginning. He's talking into the fan.
Luke, I am your father.
Long live Chris Farley, too, man.
Yeah. R.I.P., man. And while we're on the topic of rest in peace Vern, Mini-Me.
Yes, sir.
That's what the Mandela is. It's basically you hear something, you remember it a certain way, and then come to find out years later that it was never that way that you remember. Me, for a fact, I know Trix was shaped. So
for me, it was little balls.
Little balls.
Henry, the fuck? I can't read.
He's Henry VIII.
Henry VIII. He actually shows a what's in his hand there.
Looks like some sort of dagger. Staff, something.
A lot of people remember that as he was actually holding a piece of chicken leg or a turkey leg in his hand.
Yeah, it says the king was holding a turkey leg in his right hand.
I remember it as a turkey leg, the painting of him. Oh, the painting. Mona Lisa. She's not smiling. I remember her specifically smiling.
Yeah, that's why it's called Mona Lisa Smile.
But no, she has this frown on her face.
Yes. We are the champion lyrics. We all know the legendary Queen song, whose final lyrics is "No time for losers," because we are all the champions of the world. But in fact, there is no
Never says
of
it
the
at
world.
the end. Yep.
The song just ends with "Because we are the champions."
And what I remember of the world at the very end.
I do too, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Sex in the City. Was it Sex and the City or Sex in the City?
Sex in the City. It's actually Sex and the City. I remember it as Six in the City. Now that one, it's always been Jif to me. JIF. And some people say it's been Jiffy.
I remember Jiffy.
You do?
Yeah.
I've always specifically, because moms like mine chose Jif. That's the lyric.
That's odd. A lot of these I just,
Yep, right there.
Curious George's Tale?
Curious George. Curious George, to me, I love Curious George. He always had a tail. No, he doesn't. I remember him having a tail.
C-3PO's leg.
That's a big one for me.
Many fans recall C-3PO being completely gold, so they were greatly surprised when they discovered that he had a silver leg the entire time. In fact, a lot of memorabilia do not even feature the silver leg.
Get this damn thing off! Yeah, that was a big one for me. I recall him being all gold.
Oscar Mayer.
Yeah, it's Oscar Mayer. No, it has always been, supposedly, Oscar Mayer. What?
No.
It's Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer Weenie. Not Oscar Mayer. Do your own research, too.
Monopoly Man. Do you remember the Monopoly Man wearing a monocle?
Yes.
You're not the only one. However, if you look at him carefully, you'll realize he's not wearing a monocle. He never has. That's weird. He used to wear one.
Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
You must be the Monopoly guy. What does that guy have? He has a monocle.
What the hell? Yeah, these are all very interesting.
That one I don't know any about, the Pikachu one.
Pikachu's tail. Many Pokemon fans remember Pikachu, the most iconic character of the series, having a black tip at the end of his tail. Some of them would draw Pikachu all the time, and they would swear he had a black tip at the end of the tail. Well, not in this reality. He did.
See? Have we, I guess what it comes down to is, have we crossed over into a different... What's the word?
Universe?
Universe. A different... No, this is...
Dimension?
Dimension. There you go, dimension. Have we really... crossed over into another dimension.
Makes you think. Makes you question a lot of shit. World.
I could sit here for hours and talk into this camera about different things that I believe in. And people would think I was crazy, but I don't care what people think of me.
Yes, he does.
No, I don't. I really don't.
He cries himself to sleep at night sometimes.
Well, that's because That's just me. Get my little blanket.
Thumbs up this video and subscribe so he can sleep tonight. It'll mean the world to him.
If you think I'm a nut because of what I believe in, leave a comment. I'll comment on it. You could really go in depth with the Mandela Effect. Mm-hmm. One that took me down the Mandela Effect rabbit hole was the Berenstain Bears, because I used to have the books, and even though I don't read. What was that? Look, you're freaking me the fuck out. When I found out it was the Berenstain Bears, I started looking big time into the Mandela.
Excuse me.
But that's the one that really got it for me. What?
Can I help you?
Look into it for yourself. It's pretty cool. You'll find some interesting things. I mean, there's a long list of Mandela effects that are out there. It's pretty cool. It's fun watching. CERN, I don't know what CERN's doing. I don't know why they made this thing. Maybe that's where I haven't looked into. And for Shiva, the world taker, the destroyer, to be your icon outside of your facility, why? What are you literally trying to do? And they made a video of their open like ceremony, and it had so many esoteric symbols and dances in it, and it's fucking weird. That was a good one. That actually scared me.
Good.
You got anything else to add?
No, I'm just adamant on fucking tricks were shapes, damn it.
Really?
Yeah.
Tricks were always balls to me. No?
Do you like balls? In his
I'm
mouth.
sick of your shit. Already.
Oh, well.
It happens.
That's basically the rundown of what the Mandela Effect is. I'm sure
I felt
if you...
something inside my shirt here. What? My chain's been down my shirt the whole time. It's been touching my bare skin.
He wants that 25-cent Cracker Jack necklace.
Oh, ouch. No, it's not.
No? 50 cent?
No.
75 cent?
No, keep going. You got.
I'm not going past $1.
Oh, come on. Sold.
It's green. It's turning green.
Yeah, bullshit.
That's Dave.
I hope you cut some of this shit out.
I'm leaving it all.
You're leaving? No.
I'm leaving it all.
Yeah, that's Adam.
Later, guys.
Later.